Welcome back everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Car Mechanic Simulator. We have another car, surprise surprise. It is the Royale Crown and it's got a lot of running gear problems, probably the whole of the gearbox and pretty much all of the gears, the pressure plates, clutch, everything. And probably, I don't know, something on the engine as well? It doesn't indicate it, but I'm not sure, we'll see. Car is hard to control, that's going to be the arms and the sway bars and such, and the loud exhaust, so we don't really have to take this car on a test track. So, first of all, the car is loud. We'll take off the manifold. Let's take off the turbocharger. There it is. Incidentally, my phone has updated to Marshmallow. So yeah, do I have to have a phone on a stick and over a fire now? That would be a bad idea. Anyway, you can see that the suspension is all rotten, and the gearbox actually looks in good condition, but it's the stuff underneath that's going to be the problem. Also, the steering rack and such is in quite bad shape. The exhaust, of course, the fuel pump looks pristine pretty much. Yeah, the sway bars and stuff like that. So let's put this car into one of the lifters. We've got 7,500 XP, so just a little more, 1,500 to the parking thingy, and then we're gonna see some serious stuff. Oh no, I forgot to take the starter motor off. Bring that starter motor over here. I need the starter motor. Right, that needs to go off, because if we want to take off the gearbox, the starter motor needs to come off as well. Alrighty, well, the discs look pretty good, so that's alright. Right, let's take off this, and then we'll have to take the wheels off, because, well, pretty much a lot of the stuff needs to be replaced over here. Interestingly, not the outer tie rod. Alright. So, let's take off the cap, the springs. Oh, need to take the sway bar off first, and then the shocks, and then the springs. I think the springs will need to be replaced as well. Yeah, 20%. That'll need to be replaced. The front sway bar, will get that off as soon as we take the rest of the stuff off that it's connected to. So, shock absorber, sway bar, and sorry, shock absorber, it was the cap. This is the shock absorber. This spring actually looks good, so let's actually take it off just in case. Yeah, 71%, I think that's fine. There's the sway bar, and there's the steering rack, so we'll have to take off the outer tie rod first, and then the inner tie rod on both sides, of course, and then the steering rack. Oh, it's actually a... Wait a second, no, it's a front wheel drive. Okay. So this outer tie rod will need replacing as well. It's all horrible. There. Now let's also take the gearbox out while we're at it, because there is going to be something wrong there. I can feel it. I can just feel it. There goes the drive shaft. Right. Gearbox. What are you hiding beneath? Lots of rust, I assume. No, actually, no. Huh. This looks good, actually. Let me just double check, but this looks, 68%. Yeah, that looks just fine, actually. Interesting. Huh. Alright. Well, we'll put that back on. 70%, yeah, that's completely fine. So I thought the running gear was this, so I guess the running gear is the steering rack and such. Okay. Front drive shaft, we can put that back on and all of this stuff. There. There we go. Alright. Now let's go to the back. Let's also take the exhaust off. And the muffler. Well, the exhaust pipe and the muffler. Now over here we have quite a lot of stuff we need to replace as well. The sway bars for one. The knuckle housing. Okay. That's gonna be actually quite a taking apart job. Yeah, that thing is completely rotten. That will need replacing. Look at it. It is horrible. The rubber bushing seems... Yeah, the rubber bushing seems to be pretty bad as well. So that shall require replacing, sir. Man, you have to take everything off for this. Also, that shock absorber cap over there. Look at that. And the spring. That sway bar as well is completely rotten. Let's take the suspension arm off. And now this can come off. What? Oh, right. The other rubber bushing. Oh, I have to take that off. Yeah, you have to take everything off to get to that thing. So pretty good. If you ever were afraid of your rear axle knuckle housing A in your car falling off, don't be. There's so much stuff attached to it, it's not going to just fall off. So there you go. A top tip from my channel. Alright, that comes off. Actually, I don't need to take this off unless... Because I don't need to take the housing off. I just need to take the crappy stuff off, like these rotten things. And there is the suspension arm. Oh yeah, another bushing, but that one's okay. The others weren't. There, I believe that should be it. If I'm not mistaken. I probably am. Yeah, one more part we haven't discovered. Huh. Steering rack. What else have we missed? Let's see. So this is the running gear, so it's... Oh yeah, there we go. That rubber bushing. There we go, that was quite easy. There! We found everything. Now, let's take a picture. There. And let's take the hard to control. And the loud exhaust, so we know exactly what to buy. There we go. And off to the computer. Let me open the gallery on my phone. Right, so what do we need? We need the... Oh, come on. Front shock absorber. Two of them. We need the front spring. We need the front sway bar. Which one? This one. Okay, and lots of stuff. Rear axle knuckle housing A. That one. Then we need the rear shock absorber cap. And the rear spring. And the rear suspension arm. And the upper arm. This one. And lots of rubber bushings. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a small rubber bushing. Spring cap. It's like... whoever we're buying for, the car parts shop, is very happy with us. And a steering rack. There, 800. Lovely. Alright. Outer tie rod. Sway bar. Front end link A. 2 of them. And sway bar rear end link. There. And now for the final stuff, which is the exhaust stuff. Exhaust manifold i4 turbo. The exhaust pipe. There it is. Front exhaust section. i4 front exhaust section turbo. There we go. And the middle muffler. And the rear muffler. i4. There we go. Everything's ready to get this car up to speed. Lovely. Alright, let's assemble. Look at that nice, lovely looking shock absorber. Alright, the cap comes on. The old one, because, well, the old one is fine. New steering rack, new everything. Well, not those things. The tie rod will be, well, actually, one new tie rod, so that's right. There's something else. Oh yeah, the front sway bar length thingy. And the wheel. Yeah, it seems that never do you have to buy new wheels for these cars, which is quite interesting, but oh well. I'm not gonna complain. I guess when you auction your own cars, when you repair your own cars for the auction, you can do that. There we go. You can buy new wheels for them. What else are we missing? We're missing something over here. Oh yeah, the sway bar thingy. There it is, and now I assume we can put the wheels back on. There we go. Alright, now let's put the exhaust and such on as well. There's the turbo exhaust. There we have the middle muffler. And the exhaust pipe. And the rear muffler, everything new. Look at that. Now that looks lovely. Now this side is pretty much a complete rebuild. Everything is missing here. It just pains me that we're putting, you know, all this new stuff on it, and then this old stuff over the top. It's just why? Let's have nice stuff. There's a new small rubber bushing. I guess this stuff is in, you know, reasonably good condition still, but I don't know. Just why? Why if you can just buy new stuff? You're already spending money for the car to be taken apart. I guess you have to come to a, you know, calculation. I'm paying this and this much for the car to be pretty much taken apart. Is it worth it for me to just, you know, say screw it and pay more to replace everything, even if it's not really required to replace at that point in time? But yeah, considering the car is already, you know, half disassembled pretty much, why not? Why not, I say. Alright, there we go. I don't know, did I just give him that suspension arm new when it didn't have to be new? I'm not entirely sure. I will have to check. Let's see. Let's disassemble this just so I can check it. Because I thought I had one. 62%. They want 61. So indeed, I was giving them one from my stock that I didn't have to. Hey, gotta be a cheapskate. All right, so there's the rear suspension arm. They can have their old one back. We're not giving them free stuff. I doubt they would pay us for it. There's the There's the rubber bushing that needs to go in. That's it on this side, I think. Oh yeah, no it isn't. There's the rear suspension arm. Actually, they can have this one back, of course. Why did we buy all that stuff then? Is it on the other side? I guess it's on the other side. And it's another rubber bushing that I could just give them the old stuff back. Yeah, 68%. I'll be fine with that. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. Maybe a bushing? Yeah, there's a bushing missing on that side. There it is. Oh, they got that one anyway then. And I believe that's... Nope. Oh yeah, of course, the exhaust manifold. Let's lower the car. And of course, put the wheel on. That would be... Huh. That would be kind of needed. I mean, I guess you could try driving on 3 wheels, but it would be kind of dangerous, not very good, and you'd probably either end up in a crash or get stopped by police, and neither of those are really something you want. So, well, there you go. Top tip, another top tip on my channel. Yes. Don't drive with just 3 wheels. Although, incidentally, I've seen a crazy... I think I've already said that in one of my other Let's Plays somewhere. I've seen a crazy guy at one point when I was chilling out in front of the place I worked at. A guy came screeching at the crossroads, and he actually hit one of the curbs with his wheel. There we go. Is that music a little too loud? It is, I think, right? Damn it. I'll have to do it later. Alright, let's see. Wow, look at this. Del Rey Imperator. There's a lot of stuff we need to fix on that car. Jeez. Alright. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty much a Dodge Charger. That... Wow. We'll have to replace the block, I believe. Bloody hell. And both of the exhausts. That's pretty cool. Let's sit inside. Oh, can't even see anything there. How about we take this baby for a spin? Let's take... Oh, probably can't even start it. Yeah, cannot start engine. Brilliant. So let's do a compression meter. Actually, let's see. There's a lot of stuff wrong with the engine. A lot of stuff wrong. So, yeah, this will be probably a complete engine rebuild, it seems. This is going to be interesting. And hopefully lots of XP. So we can start buying our own cars and auctioning them off. That would be awesome. Alright. Oh, wow. The pistons are actually okay. It's just the engine itself that's pretty horrible. Yeah, that cover is bad. Belts look good. The idle rollers are pretty bad. I mean, we'll have to take this stuff off anyway, so I guess there's not much reason for me to be doing this, but yeah, this'll have to go. All right, let's take the battery out as well. See how it is. 84%, that's pretty good. So what is the minimum? 82%. What was this one? 84. Okay. Right. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we're going to continue next time when we take this baby apart. Bye-bye.